All right, I'm recording. So we're talking about a story that we've heard over the years about Joey and his final day, and a particular woman who was good and kind to Joey.
She was the mother of a little boy just about Joy's age who was a black family, lived in the inner city in Washington, and they called and told me he was slipping, and Dad and I rushed to Georgetown, rushed to the hospital. He was going fast. Get down, Jax. And when we got there, he'd already died. And this lady, and I can't remember her name, I probably got it written down somewhere, said I held him so he didn't die alone. And that made me cry. Makes me cry now when I think of it.
Yeah. Well, you told me a story about, because her son died too?
I think he died later.
And you did something for the family, didn't you?
I don't remember, Carrie.
Remember you telling me a story of, beautiful, blonde-headed, 1960s dress lady, 1970s, going to their home and bringing them food.
Oh yeah, we did that.
You brought them
We
food?
brought them food for 50 people, I think, down there in the downtown Washington area.
It's kind of the projects area of D.C.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, there are a lot
But
of...
she was a sweet lady, and she loved her boy as much as I love my boy.
Yeah, that's neat. We'll have to look and see if we can find her name. You said you wrote to her?
I think I did. I called her. I'd call her, and if I could find an old phone book. We talk on the phone. I don't think we saw each other again after Dad and I went to and you kids all went to his funeral. Her little boy's funeral.
Do you remember where that was? What kind of church?
It was some Protestant church. I don't remember.
No. Interesting. That'd be a neat connection.
We'll have to go through all those slides and see.
How about Jim Burridge? What do you remember about Jim Burridge?
Jim Burridge was a Capitol cop with your dad, and they became just very, very good friends. And he was a heck of a nice guy.
Was he married?
Not at the time. I think he got married later on. But he'd come out and he'd eat with us. And is he your godfather?
My godfather, yeah. He was from Atlanta. Was he?
But he and Dad were Capitol cops together, and Dad went on to get his education. And I don't know what Jim did, and I don't know where Jim is.
I think he was in Atlanta last we heard. He came to Dad's funeral.
Did he?
It was at Dad's funeral, and he told stories about how told us a story that Dad drove the Volkswagen Bug into the freight elevator of the Russell Senate office building. And
Yes.
at the time, you didn't believe it. You believe it now?
Well, I guess I believe it now.
Does it make you a little mad?
Well, I didn't think he'd do something so foolish that he lost his job. But they were on nights and nobody else was ever there.
You were at home alone with all these babies,
All these babies.
and he's driving the Volkswagen Bug down the halls of this Russell Senate office building. So, well, we should touch base with Jim. He's one of the people we should call and talk to.
Okay.
See if we can capture some of these memories.
Okay. I wonder if we can get a hold of him. I wonder where he is now.
I'll Google him and see. Burridge. Okay, Jim Burridge. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.